What it is, what is up, what do guys? It's me, Aysia, and I'm back with another video video today. Another video brought to you from your girl. And so basically today we're about to get into a little bit of a story time. Whoa. Can't do that no more. You good? All right. Back up a little bit. So yeah, we finna get into a little bit of a story time, and I'm up because we just finna get all up in there. Got my wrist today. Got my water. So we finna just do it. So like, look. So you know how black people start up a story. So boom. So boom. Junior year. How old was I in junior year? 17? 17? Probably, I think I was, yeah, I probably was 17. But junior year, the first time I had company over, not the very first time, but the first time. So I'm just going ahead and let y'all know the run back of the story, right? So this dude that I used to like or whatever, I'm not going to give y'all too many hints because I promise y'all will connect the dots. This dude that I used to like, I was still, you know, friends with for like a very long time when he got closer or whatever. So he had the audacity, I'm just going to say audacity, to so-called tell me exactly how you felt about me. And so I'm just like, so he called me, right? He all the way out of town. He told my son, yo, Aysia, I got something to tell you. I'm like, shoot. He like, no, like I really got something to tell you. I'm like, shoot. He told my son, I messed up. You messed up what? Your car money? Like what? What you talking about? He said, no, like I messed up with you. Like I realized what I had and this, that, and the third, and I didn't bust out laughing in his face. I bust out laughing after we got off the phone, but I'm looking at the phone like, what? And so then he proceeds to say, I said, well, hold on, I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I said, why? Why now? Because he knew how I felt about him a long time ago. And so he was like, because like you've always been there for me, and you know back then I could never keep a real relationship or nothing, so I ain't want to even take you there, this, that, and the third. And in my head, no, that glow up really makes you up, for real. That's what it is, you know. That glow up really play with you. So it's like, no, like you don't even like that. Like, you know, I really wanted to mess with you, but you know, I know you wasn't put down that. And I'm just like, okay. So I'm listening to him talk, and he at the gas station. Then he get home, and so I'm like, you gotta explain this even more to me. He was like, bruh, this, that, and the third, this, because he really could never keep a relationship. Like, and I told him, I said, that's because you always were running to another female instead of talking to your girl about, you know, the problems and issues. Like, every time he would come to me, I did that with everybody. Like, if you had a girlfriend and you had an issue with her, do not come to me about your problems thinking I'm about to be your therapist, because I'm telling you, I don't like to be in the middle of nothing. So, like, I did, because the only advice you're gonna get from me is communication. That's the only thing I'm gonna say. Go talk to your girl. That's it. So then, I'm just listening to him and this, that, and the third. I'm just like, yeah, I hear you. Like, yeah, okay, I hear you. Like, I know for a fact I wasn't happy after he said that. I know that because in my head, I'm just like, this is a setup. This a setup. This a setup if I ain't ever done seen one. This is a setup. He trying to set me up. He trying to set me up. Baby, I don't give my heart away that easy. So, let's see. Probably like a few months later, I think around September, he calls me. No. He snaps me on Snap. He texts me. He was like, hey, you home? And I'm just like, yeah, why? So he's like, hey, I'm at Walmart. You know, you mind if I stop by, see you. And I'm just like, okay. So I asked my mama, I said, Mom, can my friend come over? It's like 7 o'clock, finna go on 8. She said, yeah. I'm like, repeat that, like say that again. And so she said, yeah, he can come over. And so she already knew who he was, like, cause like I said, I had known him for ever since we was in middle school. So she already like knew who he was. And so I'm just like, man, y'all know I gotta take a break. So I'm just like, man, okay. So I'm just like, yeah, you know, come on. So the crazy thing about it was when we was in middle school, people always used to tell me like, yo, I know where you stay. And it's just like, what you mean? You know, I guess it used to be the angles, how I used to post on my story or whatever, that they used to say that, because they used to be like, hey, don't you stay over there by so-and-so. Like, I was by your house the other day because I was down the street with what's the name. And I'm just like, all right. Good to know. Because back then I hated it. I would not give no one my address for nothing. I don't care if we was this close. I didn't like giving my address at all. At all. Like, you was going to have to catch me if you invited me somewhere. But I was not giving you my address. Like, no. Like, ever. So then he pulls up and like white, black. It was a truck. I don't think it was an SUV. It was a vehicle, okay? And so he pulls up, and so I'm just like, But I came downstairs. It's that in the third. And so tell me why, as soon as he meets my mom, right? My grandma, but still, my mom. He met her, and he got the audacity to say, hey, my name's so-and-so, you know, nice to meet you. You know, this is how you say my name, but if that's too hard for you, you could say it this way, like abbreviate. And I'm just like, what? This boy thought he was Mac Daddy Fresh. I was like, no. I said, where did this come from? Like, and me and my mom had talked about it after he left. I was like, you heard him trying to talk all smooth and trying to like get, she said, trying to get brownie points. Nah, that's not gonna work with me though. I said, are you serious? Like, no, I never would forget that, because I was like, he did that pretty smooth. But you're dumb. And so we chilling and whatnot. And so the crazy thing was, because my mom is short, she can't reach the little handle things on the you know, the windows on your living room windows, and the thing had fell, and we had always had a problem trying to get it back up. So, you know, like, he's tall or whatever, so he put it back up there. And so she's like, oh my gosh, I thank you, this and that, you know, doing all that extra stuff. And so then we chilling downstairs, okay? We chilling downstairs, and for some very crazy reason, you know, we talking for a while, this, that, and the third. We talking and we chopping stuff up, basically. I can't remember all that we were saying, but I remember one important thing that we said, because I brought up a female that was telling me stuff, right? And like, me and the female was close. And so she was telling me stuff, and I was like, okay. And I didn't bring it to his attention, but I just, he like, just wanted to brought it up. Like, we literally had the same thing in common with the same female. So I was like, yo, so what's going on with, you know, I don't talk to her. Like, what you talking about? Like, he really got so defensive, and it's like, I really don't care. I really do not care. So I was like, she told me that you texted her. She's like, nah. It's the other way around. She texted me, and I left her on red, so she probably mad. And I'm just like, at this point, both of y'all lying to me. So at this point, I see both of y'all as smart as bait at this point, because y'all think I'm dumb. So, boom. We chilling and still. We chilling and still. Still, we chilling. Okay, chilling. And that's when he like wrapped his arms around me. Like, I wish I could show y'all. Like, okay, I'm sitting like this, okay? I'm like this, and so he, like, cause I'm short, but he tall, so like his I don't know, okay? I can't explain it, okay? Just know that his arm was like wrapped around me, and I'm almost like a cuddling mode, because I wouldn't cuddle, like my hands like this up, and so that's when in my head I'm just like, oh. Because trust and believe, I knew exactly how it was going to go before he even got there. Because I know for a fact he knew how it was going to go too. But how he thought it was going to go and it didn't go, you played yourself. So, we chilling and whatnot. And he wrapped his arms around me. But now, one thing about me back then was the fact that I did not like being touched. Like, I could touch somebody all day. Like, as far as somebody that I'm rocking with. But I had never had no company come over to my house before and us just be all, you know, touchy. So I wasn't used to it. So every time he touched me, your girl jumped. Like, I jumped. Kid you not, I really jumped. And so he was like, yo, like, what's wrong with you? Like, you making it seem like I'm a, you know, just weird or something. I was like, no. It's just I'm not used to that. And I told you, I said, I'm not used to that. You know, I ain't never been in no situation like this. I've never cuddled with nobody. I ain't never hugged. I ain't never done none of that. Like, I don't hug, but I'm just saying, like, that was just on some, like, too intimate type stuff. Just, I was like, okay. Try it again. Watch this. My body said, oh, Jesus. My body just kept jumping. So he was like, Aysia, what is wrong? What is wrong with you? And so I said, okay, try it again. And so the thing was, he tried to put his arms around my waist, and that's why I kept jumping, because it's just like, no. And so, yeah, that's the air, so excuse me. And so basically, that's when I was just like, okay, I had calmed down, I had got used to it. But in my head, I'm just like, he really think he's slick. So I'm gonna just go along with it and make him think that, like, he's slick. Okay, sure. So then, have y'all ever had a baby? Been holding the baby, right? And so you just see the baby and you kiss the baby's cheek. That's exactly what he did to me. His face, he was like laying like this, and my neck was like right here. And so he had said something, and we was talking about something. He said something, and then he said, and in my head, I'm just like, are you serious, mother? Like, what, and for why? But because at that point, like, I wasn't easy. Like, I'm not easy at all. So it's just like, okay. So then, I think I bust out laughing. He was like, what? I was like, you funny. And then y'all know how y'all dudes love to pull this. Oh, I can't kiss you. I can't hug you. I can't touch you. And it's just like, y'all say that as a psychological mind thing, because it's just like, bruh, I mean, you can. Like, because that'd be our quickest thing to say. I mean, you can. It just depends on who it is, because I ain't just gonna be like that with everybody. Like, I for sure didn't say that to him. I was just like, you funny. And then he was looking at me in my face, but like the longest, like it was right here. Like right here. And so I'm just like, this dude finna kiss me. And so I let him. And so we making out or whatever. And so in my head, I'm just like, like, this is not cap, for real. I'm dead serious. This is how I am. I'm just like, yep. I only kissed him to see if I still had it, because I hadn't kissed in a very long time. So I just wanted to see if I still had it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it is what it is. Then I was like, let's do the no hands challenge, because I saw y'all couples doing it, because like this back in the day, so I saw y'all couples doing it, you know. And for those who don't know, the no hands challenge is when y'all put y'all hands behind each other's back, you know, face towards each other, kiss each other, and whoever touches the other person loses. And of course he lost or whatever. So then after that, you know, he left a quarter till 10. Y'all could be like, bruh, how would she say that? A quarter till 10. But yeah, he left a quarter till 10. And guess what I did? Text the dude. I said, look, this never happened. Don't speak of it to me. Don't even think about it, my guy. This never happened. And so I felt good. I was like, but the only reason why I did that was because I already knew after that day he was gonna want to link some more, and which I was right, because the next day he was like, hey, you want to link? I made it my business to keep myself busy. Made it my business. I had projects. Even if I didn't have projects, I was making them up, like, honestly, because I'm just like, no, like, no. He really thought that he was gonna come in here. So then what was really funny was the fact that I was trying to talk to somebody that he knew, like we both had mutual friendships with. And I don't even know if they was bros at the time. So they probably was just like messing with each other because they was on the same scene, whatever, this, everything. And so I was trying to like mess with him. And I told him, hey, I ain't know. Like, no. Because in my head, I'm just like, you really missed your shot. Like dead serious. Like, but I'm not done. Like, you've been doing too much lately. And I like I said, I'm observant. So trust and believe, I already know what's up. I already know what's popping. I already know what's going on. So then I told him exactly what it was that I was trying to mess with. He was like, oh, good luck. And in my head, I'm just like, what? So then I posted something on my story, and he had the audacity to swipe up with laughing emojis, like butt hurt. I'm just like, are you serious? Like, oh, so you gonna be petty right now? He was like, nah. I said, what's so funny then? He said, nothing. So I was just like, you know what? Go on about your business. Go on about your business. Go on about your business. And it's just like, yeah. Because even when me and the person that I wanted to talk to wasn't talking, I still let him know, hey, we good. But y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all want to let people just know your business. Be like, nah, they did this, they did that. Keep your relationship private, baby. Keep it private. Basically, the reason how I actually knew, because he talked too much. He had the audacity to say, I mean, but your mama like me though. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, of course she gonna be nice to you, but like. And then when he called me on New Year's Eve, she asked me, she said, why you ain't been back over here? Cause she knew what me and her had talked about. Cause I had already told her about the plan that he really thought that he was gonna have in his head. Like, what? Child, you funny. You is funny. Cause who? Not I. And that's what people don't understand about me, baby girl. You cannot get by. You cannot get by Aysia. You cannot. Authentic. You cannot. Baby, come in clutch. Pow, 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 pow. That's just that. But yeah, guys, thank y'all so much for watching this video. If you got this far, I really appreciate you. Hit that subscribe button, become part of the Authentic gang. You know, we doing it. I'm trying to tell y'all, don't get so serious about this because I love y'all. Like, honestly, content after content after content after content after content. I want to take this all the way home. But yeah, live another day, live another dollar, live life to the very fullest. Have a wonderful and marvelous holiday. Remember, 'tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. If you don't keep your spare on, you gon' get robbed. So yeah, just make sure that you just aware of your surroundings. Don't trust nobody, okay? Y'all get it tatted and then be coming up slipping. Trust no one, okay? All right. But yeah, guys, I love y'all and we out here.